Alright, YouTube, you guys ready to get triggered? Zach, are you ready to get triggered?
Look at my space thing.
You ready to get triggered? I got some Iowa jokes for you motherfuckers, because I know that this game is boring as fuck. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to start off with some Iowa public service announcement ideas that I have already sent to their board of tourism. So here we go.
Of tourism?
Well, I don't know exactly what it's called. I sent it to the fucking Iowa, like, hey, come visit Iowa. It's great. Thanks to me. What an Iowa.
Is this guy Iowan?
No, he's way too interesting to be Iowan. Here we go. Iowa. And, forgive me, these are written as screenplays. I'll just have you know, for all you Hollywood folks, I know how to write a screenplay. Here you go. At Rise, man walks out into a vast field. Gunshot heard as we see a gray sky. Another man number 2, hears the shot, begins running to the source, eyes wide. Man 2 sees corpse being eaten by carrion and is delighted, grabbing the pistol eagerly. Sky again, but only a click. Man number 2 looking at corpse being feasted upon with only a look of intense jealousy. Iowa. Yeah, that's right, Zach. Iowa. That's where you go to blow your fucking brains out. Fuck Iowa. It is the worst fucking place I've ever fucking driven through. I got fucking tricked like 3 times driving through that state recently. Like, oh, hey, George, hey, why don't you just call up on the side over here? You can get gas over here. And I'm like, oh, well, I do need gas. I might as well. They're like, hey, George, there's gas to the left and to the right. I know you've already driven fucking 3 miles, but hey, why don't you keep driving? There's gas everywhere you want to go. Well, I took the right. Well, fuck me, because I drove to the right for fucking 3 miles. Nothing happened. Turned around. All right. I just took the wrong way. The side must be out of date, I guess. And then went to the left side, and then I was like, oh my god, Iowa, what a wonderful fucking place you guys are. You have a gas station in your whole fucking state. And, well...
So they only have one gas station.
Give me another idea. So, at Rise, a small child. Oh, smile child? Yeah, he is a smile child, actually. Yeah. Well, he's playing in a tree. And he's smiling. Child grows over several scenes and smiles similarly. So, yeah, he is growing just like the tree. There's a little child in this little video here, and he's growing just like that tree, and he's smiling. Whoa, he's growing. Oh, what a thing! There we go. Branches become firm enough to tie a noose. Oh, how firm is that? One might wonder. How do you know whether or not a branch is firm enough to tie a noose around it? Well, in Iowa, that is their expertise. Iowans can look at a branch and in a heartbeat know, that's thick enough to carry my weight. I can jump out of this fucking 8 feet and this won't break. This will stay firm for me, because everyone in Iowa, all they think about is killing themselves constantly. That's their whole life.
I'm not sure that's supposed to work.
Well, Iowa's full of empty fields with no trees. So to see a tree in Iowa is like a very marvelous sight. They look at trees from miles away and they're like, oh my god, what is that blasphemy upon the land? What is this blight? What is this hardship that we've been forced to endure? And then they see that they can hang themselves from it, and they are so happy.
Oh, are they?
That's the only way to make an Iowan happy. So the day has finally come for this child. And the branches, they're firm enough, man. And this child has grown into an old man. And he ties his neck and begins to jump from his branch that he has picked out for himself his whole life. And lightning! It hits the tree, disintegrating it, and the old man lays broken and crippled on the ground. He hears the sound of coyotes howling and smiles. screen goes dark. Vicious tearing sounds occur. Iowa.
What are the tearing sounds?
Oh, it's
Did he rip
the
his pants?
coyotes. No.
Are you sure he
It's
didn't
the
rip his
sound
pants?
dogs ripping apart his flesh. He was very disappointed that thank God prevented him from killing himself. But he was very happy to know that he was to be torn apart by its sound dogs.
But it's sound dogs.
You ready for the next one, buddy? Because I got more. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. All right. So at Rise, there's a family eager for new technology being built. So imagine a family that they're Mennonites. Actually, you know what? Fuck you guys, Mennonites. Like, you don't listen to this at all. Like, you don't have YouTube. So I'm safe to say, like, fuck you guys. Like, if not, like, you guys are cool. But, like, I just want to, like, friendly say, fuck you, eat my shit, I hate you. But you're alright. Anyway, so a cell phone tower erects over several months as the family begins increasingly excited in their chores. Right? So, oh, they're fucking milking that cow like a motherfucker. They're plowing that field like a motherfucker. In Iowa, that's what they do. They look at their chores.
They're
like,
on milking and plowing.
They're like, oh, dirt. Oh, gotta get into that dirt again. How dirty can I get my hands? I want my fingers to fucking just wear down to a nub like my daddy's fingers. That's how they look at it. And the day has finally come. And they hold hands, looking around the tower. They just look up to that tower. They're all holding hands in a big group, and they've just been waiting for that technology to happen for them. Yeah. And, well, the next scene, obviously, is them hanging limp and pale from the cell phone tower. They finally got what they wanted, Zach. Iowa. That's Iowa right there.
Is it Iowa?
What do you think, buddy? I'm just trying to help Iowa out.
Sorry, I was distracted by your story about Iowa. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore.
Well, this is sort of like Iowa. Like, there's nothing going on.
Currently,
I got more Iowa stories.
You missed the whole, like, space fight.
Alright, so, well, one of the things that I noticed when I was in Iowa, like, they're like, oh, hey, George, you pull over here, here's a rest stop. But then I noticed they're all fucking suicide stations sponsored by US Cellular, and I was like, really? Like, y'all just, like, that's what you do? That's your thing? But then I thought of this. I thought of a wonderful PSA for Iowa. Are you ready for it, buddy?
Yeah.
At Rise. A caveman discovers fire. Zoom out! We're zoomed way out, right? You saw a caveman like, oh no, it's fire. What a magical thing. A vast field. We just see a field of nothingness like what is all of Iowa. Let's zoom out a little bit more though. We want to see all of Iowa. Well, there's a trail of lights on the edge of the screen. What the fuck is that? Like, there's just these lights, like little ants, just climbing from the bottom of the screen to the top of the scene, like right on the edge. They're. Oh, hey, we're part of this whole show right here. Like, what? We're just little ants. What do we know? And then we zoom back in on those little magic glowing ants that are such a major part of the story. And we see that they're just cars and trucks. Iowa. That's Iowa for you. Iowa, the place where if you wander far enough, you'll find cavemen. You'll find whatever you want, any treasure that your heart desires. What an Iowa it is.
Any treasure my heart desires?
Oh, anything. They have El Dorado. It's probably out there. There's so much of Iowa that's been unexplored. I think only 1%, if that, has even been explored. I've got one more for you, buddy. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right, this is all dialogue.
Buddy. Space combat.
All right, Zach. Since we're all out here in Iowa, we're We're all on here looking at how the spaceships fight together. Alright. What was that? Since we're in Iowa, this here, this is suicide club. This here, well, this here is suicide valley. Well, and over yonder, that's Suicide Creek, running into Suicide River. And over there, well, that's Suicide Bridge. Zach, ask me about that pond over there.
When he gets a suicide pond.
Oh. No. That's the Smith's old fishing pond.
Where he committed suicide.
Of suicide.
How's business?
Iowa.
Accelerating to sunlight.
Alright. So, any more thoughts on suicide in Iowa?
Hey guys, hey, if you're ever wanting to just end your life,
Do it in Iowa.
Iowa's a good place. They pride themselves on that. It's what you do. I tried it. I was not successful, but you know, I'll give it another shot. With your blessing. You must be in Iowa, sir.
Oh, that's the name of this asteroid. It's the Iowa Belt. Let's see if we can run right into this one.
Get it.
It boosted up.
Iowa, what a wonderful place.
Just bounced off. That wasn't very effective. Hey, look at that sun. Look at that star.
You need to contact US Cellular. They'll help us with it.
Will they help us with it?
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, hey, here at US Cellular, we're very committed to you and in your own life. Come on out to Iowa. We've got plenty of suicide booths. Every time you see a rest stop, we've got our own little area for you. And you can just sit down, you can just fall asleep and think about Iowa and the vast, empty, vacuous atrocity that is the state.
Okay, so anybody wants to know that's what happens when you fly too close to a star.
You can imagine flying yourself into a star just drifting peacefully into oblivion. Just hold your breath, everybody. Iowa. It's the way to. What a thing. What a.
Shit's on fire, yo.
There you go. It can never happen soon enough, everyone. We're Dudeinators. Don't kill yourself unless you ever step foot in Iowa for more than 5 seconds. And for those of you that live in Iowa, don't ever fucking... I don't know. Do we have any advice for that? Oh, that's good advice.
Yeah, alright. Cool. Well, that was a game. That was Iowa. Hit the button, push the button, thingy log.
Push the button. Hey, over in Iowa, they actually, at Walmart there, they have, in their express lines, they have single package bullets, which is very convenient for Iowans. It's only like 4 cents to kill yourself. It's pretty cool. Like, all you have to do is have the gun ahead of time, but they have public guns, you can just run up to the library. Not bad, so.
How do you get them back to the library?
Oh shit, I never thought about that. Well, they should really figure that out, man.